Have you ever seen inside a hive before? It's cool, huh? You put your hand over it, you can feel the warmth of the hive. A person can withstand 500 stings. Close your eyes. Open. So you don't need to be scared. What are you doing?
We're making dream boards.
You cut out pictures that have to do with your future, so like houses or pets or jobs, stuff like that.
Something to look forward to.
Like, for example, I want love in my future, so it's just something that we do every week, and it gives us a path.
So, what are you doing here?
I wasn't where I was supposed to be, so they took me away. Well, they don't think I was where I was supposed to be.
Okay, where were you?
With my dad in the park?
So you were homeless then?
No.
Why else would you be living in the woods? Okay, if you had a home, they wouldn't have brought you here.
Well, they just don't understand that it was my home.
Where's your dad now?
I think he's somewhere in this building. He's gonna come get me.
Tiffany, know anyone whose parents come back for them?
No.
Me neither.
It's not a crime to be unhoused, but it's illegal to live on public land.
The nation's top critics are raving about Leave No Trace. It's a deeply affecting story. Ben Foster is excellent.
Are we gonna be okay here?
Still think her own thoughts.
Thomasin Harcourt McKenzie gives a breathtakingly confident debut.
Where's your home?
With my dad.
From the director of Winter's Bone comes a powerful film from start to finish. Leave No Trace, rated PG, starts June 29th in select theaters.
Hey, Vali here. So, are you a big movie fan? Well, stay with me as I have some cool random facts for you. Due to a miscommunication on set in The Hateful Eight, Kurt Russell accidentally smashed an antique guitar from 1870 instead of a prop. The dog who played Toto in The Wizard of Oz received a higher salary than most of the people who played Munchkins. And lastly, Michael Caine was so terrified of Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight that he forgot his lines in the first scene they shot together. Did you notice any behind-the-scenes action? Stuntmen and women have been around for a long time, stepping in for various scenes. Now, the first Hollywood stuntman was ex-US cavalryman Frank Hanaway, who was cast in The Great Train Robbery from 1903 for his ability to fall off a horse without hurting himself. The first Hollywood stuntwoman was Helen Gibson, who doubled for Helen Holmes in the first 26 episodes of The Hazards of Helen from 1914. She was trained as a trick rider and married to cowboy star Hoot Gibson. Well, did you know that only 3 movies have swept all 5 major Academy Awards, winning for Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director and Best Screenplay Adaptation? The first was Frank Capra's It Happened One Night from 1934, starring Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert. The second movie is Milos Forman's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from 1975, starring Jack Nicholson and Louise Fletcher. And the third movie is Jonathan Demme's Silence of the Lambs from 1991, starring Sir Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster. Goofs are common in the making of all movies, and according to the Movie Mistakes website, the movies with the most goofs are Apocalypse Now with 390, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban has 296, another Harry Potter movie, The Chamber of Secrets, has 289, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace has 276 and 67. Okay, so yes, let's get it right. Superman 4, The Quest for Peace has 267, and The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring has 2000. And The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring has 262. Yeah. Did you know the shortest performance to win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor was Anthony Quinn's 8-minute Tour de Force as Gauguin in the 1956 movie Lust for Life? Meanwhile, the shortest performance to win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress was Beatrice Strait's 5 minutes and 40 seconds performance in the 1976 film Network. Yes! Well, looks like a bit both of them. So if anyone from the Academy is watching, you know where to find me. Oh, by the way, my name is Valeria. Now, remember, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. See ya!